TikTokers, welcome back to the circus. I hope you're doing very well. Okay. Hello, I hope you're doing very well, and I do just want to say that I'm very excited to be sitting down here, finally filming videos again. Okay, I took a couple days off, and the reason for that was because I just needed it. So thank you for waiting for me, and you know, as always, whenever I take like a little period off, you know I'm going to be back, and I have a lot of information for you, so prepare for the upcoming videos. Also, let's take a look. Take a look at this. Isn't this ridiculous? But isn't this the most Adam McIntyre thing you've seen? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's just quickly, before we get to the Jeffree story, let's just go. We have Mariah, Lily Allen, Cher, Lindsay Lohan, Miley Cyrus, Madonna, Lana Del Rey, Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears, Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga, Paris Hilton, and Dolly Parton. Hi, this is... The court will decide your fate. This is the court in question. So I hope you're ready for that. And final thing before I get in, I have this, which, by the way, if you're aware of my channel, you'll loosely see that whenever I hold up my phone, I always had this wildflower case that was the Emma Chamberlain one. It was a really cute one. However, I really base my entire, like, self-worth off of my style and, you know, different things. It just keeps me inspired. And for summer, I got myself a new phone case that's really cute. It's a blue butterfly one. Let me actually show you this. I know that you really don't care about this, but I just want to show you. So this is my new phone case. This is my one for summer. I'm very excited about it. It is just giving me the serotonin that I really feel like I need. So okay, let's get into today's first story. Hi, oh my god, I'm so excited to be back. So, and also this chair. So much to talk about. Okay, so Jeffree Star. We have a huge Jeffree Star update and a lot of like really weird back and forth about this story about Jeffree breaking his back, dislocating his back in the car crash. So we don't need to get into the car crash. However, really loosely, Jeffree was in a rollover accident in his Rolls Royce. I'm not, sorry, it's just like, it's like, rolled Royce, like that's literally what happened. It's a Rolls Royce, but it literally rolled 3 times, he made sure to tell us, on ice, like black ice, so you couldn't see the ice, in a really dangerous and scary event, regardless of your opinion on Jeffree. And his friend Daniel, I think, was there. I think that's his name. His friend was definitely there. And a really scary event. Again, a lot of people, you know, were making, you know, comments on they wish it rolled over another time, like really disgusting things, and I genuinely, regardless of my opinions ever on a person, to wish that on someone, crossing a line. However, both of them are, you know, still alive, and we have an update on both of them. But we were told from the start, whenever this accident was kind of announced, that Jeffree, you know, was in a really serious condition, to the point where, you know, his back was broken and, you know, his spine was dislocated or broken and he was in a back brace, and there was all this, you know, he had posted on social media about his back brace and that it was really sore. And then we kind of just didn't hear from it again. And a lot of people started speculating that this was for promo. Keep in mind, the next day after the crash, Jeffree actually released a new set of merchandise. So people were like, is it the most, you know, rational, irrational, whatever word is right in this circumstance, to think that Jeffree Star would, you know, use this big publicity and, you know, public gain of a sad event to get more promo and clout for his makeup and, you know, release. A lot of people believed that. Who knows? However, Jeffree has now done a video that is basically showing his x-rays, has the doctor talking about what happened to him, kind of talking about the severity of his condition, and then his friend. Now, we also have a lot of other things that have happened since that kind of, in my opinion, contradict what we're being told by Jeffree in this video now, where he's addressing the accident for the first time in a while. We have a video we're gonna watch where he's being paparazzied, and, you know, he's walking and he has the back brace, and, you know, he's driving again, which I looked up, and if you have that severe of a car accident where you nearly lose your life and your back is dislocated and you're in a back brace, the last thing you should be doing is driving a car. And then on top of that, the next thing that I have is that Jeffree has been seen posting a lot on his Instagram story, him at like shooting ranges where he's, you know, shooting and like doing the full shooting thing, you know what I mean? Like dun, and, you know, there's no back brace really visible. Maybe it's under his clothes. However, I looked up about that as well, and if you have, you know, something going on with your spine or your back, the last thing you should be doing is in a shooting range where the pressure of that goes down your... and that could offset something. So again, I fully do not disagree that the fact that this happened or whatever. It's just very confusing, especially, and dangerous, that Jeffree is, you know, making this video telling us how severe the accident was, and we're listening, and we're so sorry, and, you know, thank God you didn't lose your life, or your friend lost their life. But at the same time, should you really be promoting on your social medias that you're going to shooting ranges, that you're being paparazzi, going out and driving your car while wearing your... You know what I mean? It's a bit weird to me. So, in his video, he basically talks about the accident, that it did happen. He shows his Rolls Royce, or oh my god, I didn't even mean to... He shows his Rolls Royce, and basically says that if he was in any of his other cars, he would not have survived. And that is an important point, because those cars, the Rolls Royce, are built so strong. You know, they're big, bulky cars that, almost like Jeeps, I think they actually are Jeeps, that, you know, if something like this happens, the airbags are like incredibly good, the car is protected, and Jeffree showed the car, and it is really effed up, you know what I mean? Like, it's really dented, it's really scratched, it's really broken, but it, you know, made them, you know, survive the crash. If he was in one of his sports cars, he said he doesn't think he would have survived it, which I agree, because, you know, those cars are a lot, like, thinner and a lot tinier, and that's, you know, an extreme thought. His friend Daniel, this is where things get really, you know, like, extreme. So his friend Daniel has had cancer, I think, 3 times, and has had chemo 3 times, and because of this accident, it's kind of reignited that his friend needs a lot of surgeries, and his friend, you know, needs to go through a lot of treatments now, and they're discovering new things. And I saw a lot of people saying that without this accident happening, as awful as this sounds, you know, this made the doctors in the hospital find new things that they're now treating his friend for that maybe they wouldn't have looked for if he wasn't in this crash. So his friend's in surgery and his friend's in treatment, but Jeffree was discharged, I think, the day after the crash, and he's still wearing a back brace. I think I was saying neck brace. A back brace, you know, all of that. But it's just really confusing that Jeffree is being seen out now, you know, wearing the back brace, but then going and driving, and then, like, posting videos at, like, shooting ranges. And again, I wish him the speediest recovery, and I hope that, you know, his body and health is okay, but it just seems to me very disturbing that you would push the narrative of how bad of an event this was to people who've maybe lost people in events like this, or been through stuff like this, or just educating people, because people will learn from what you're doing, and then you're out doing things that would completely disrupt your back if you didn't have a back brace on, but you do have one on. So it's kind of... I'm just very confused, and I haven't seen many people talking about just that it's so confusing, the narrative. So basically, we have this video, first of all, where Jeffree is looking like Regina George, I mean this, and was out by the paparazzi and wearing the full back brace and kind of talks about it. And Jeffree talks about the fact that he's been through a lot of life changes, that, you know, being in surgery and recovery has kind of forced him to, you know, go through a lot of things and, you change up his life. Now, I think what he means by that is literally changed up, that he's now going for, like, a darker aesthetic, like he has darker hair, he has darker outfits. I think this is literally what this man meant by, you know, this surgery and, you know, recovery time has made me go through a lot of, you know, change. I think the change in question is literally his style rather than anything else, and you'll kind of see that from what I'm showing you now. So first of all, here's the paparazzi video before we get to the other one. That made me jump.
We're still alive, we're doing amazing. No, I feel really good. I'm such a hard worker. I'm like, it just stopped me for a minute, but it's been really good.
Jeffree, if you don't mind me asking, did Kanye at least reach out, say, hey, how you been?
No, he did
not. The Kanye.
No, he did not.
And then, you know, moving forward, you know, from your past experience and what you just went through.
Yeah, of course.
What can we see from you moving forward?
Honestly, I had a lot of time to reflect, and I had a lot of enlightening, enlightenment. I know that sounds a little crazy, but a lot of major changes have happened, which I'm gonna reveal soon.
The major changes in question. He's going for a darker aesthetic. I mean, who knows what the change is? What do you think? It's probably a new palette, like the car crash palette or something like that, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm like, you may be like, how disrespectful of a joke. I'm not saying that as a joke. I genuinely think that Jeffree, because, you know, from the way he's, you know, been in the past, he makes jokes of things that have happened, or he, you know, turns, like, bad situations into, like, marketing stuff or whatever like that. I'm pretty sure we can expect, like, a car crash palette or something like that along those lines. Again, you may laugh or be like, this is so insensitive. Now, Adam, if this happens and y'all laughed at me now, just wait. Just wait.
Feeling really good.
The rehab's amazing. Everything.
Yeah, physical therapy.
He's in rehab?
Good.
Hold on. The, like, Paparazzi said, is rehab good? So, I didn't know Jeffree Star was in rehab. I don't think he is, because he said physical therapy then. I think that he's in physical therapy as opposed to rehab. Who knows, maybe Jeffree is in rehab, and I don't know why the paparazzi would know and we wouldn't know. But if he is, you know what I mean? Like, the different treatment because of this, because also going through a crash, you would have a lot of mental trauma with it. I get it.
Physical therapy is good.
Or, I mean, a week, or I don't know.
I'm only a few right now. I can't bend over. that's our joke right now. But I'm clear to drive.
So here's my thing. He's saying that he's been cleared to drive, which is, again, from a medical point of view, I may sound ignorant in this. Why would a medical person sign off on him, you know, being able to drive? Why? Oh my god, there's a storm happening right now, and it's upsetting Bonnie. Sorry, there's a lot of rain, and she's upset. Like, why would a medical person sign off on him being able to drive if he's in a really bad condition with his back? You know, you need that. It seems a bit weird to me, and he says that he can't bend over, so then I'm like, is he posting these videos of him at shooting ranges and stuff that are old videos or whatever? But then it's like, why would you put that out if people know the narrative of what's happening now? Again, that's the confusing part to me. I'm not saying that he's, you know, lying about anything, or, you know, he is going to these, like, shooting ranges and doing this now. Maybe it's old videos, but posting it on your social media is a bit irresponsible whenever you're like, you know, I can't bend over, I'm in the worst condition, whatever, and then you're doing this because it makes it look like you're lying in this situation, or are having an incredibly speedy recovery. Let's hear what he has to say.
It's my first day driving, really.
First day driving back?
And how did you feel?
Really good. Look at this beauty, right?
Jeffree, what are you?
Can I get a
Before
photo,
makeup.
Jeffree?
I
Whoa,
have
literally.
all your palettes, and I
Yes,
think I
oh my god, this month. You want a picture? Yeah, come on. Of course. Okay, Miss Lighting.
Can I get a
What do you
picture?
think about Caitlyn Jenner running for governor
Thank
of
you.
California? Answer my question.
I'm not into that idea. I'm over it. We need someone a little more qualified.
True.
Okay, sorry, Caitlyn, you're not into this.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so getting into, he's in the driving seat.
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Now, again, I just don't understand, like, and it's him driving and he has his friend with him, you know, in the passenger seat. It just seems a bit irresponsible to be driving at this stage. Again, I don't know you, I don't know your life, I don't know how bad the condition is, I don't know how bad, you know, your back is right now. But I just think, like, surely after going through something like this, not a couple weeks after you would be driving and on the road again. Like, for me personally, it would be months. I would have I don't want to, whatever, but he had posted this video.
Probably, I can't even fathom that.
And he was talking.
Bizarre. So while Daniel was still in the hospital, me and one of my friends went to the tow yard.
So now you see the state of the car.
Awful. I hate that. I mean, I get it. Insurance needs information and all this stuff right away, but it's very traumatizing, especially when it was only a few days ago and it's like, we need answers now. And I'm just like, it was a lot.
Not the Shane Dawson documentary. Do you think Shane edited this?
Hey guys.
Okay, here we go.
Here, and I'm parked in front of my car. I never got to see what it looked like. So I'm gonna go walk around it and I have to take pictures of all of the damage, full 360 for my insurance company. And yeah, let's go walk around it. This is awful. Okay.
This is a very close shot. Like, look how bad the condition of the car's in. Do you see
There's
this?
the driver's side where I was.
Like, it's an awful condition.
And
But still good for a car crash. Because these cars are, like, expensive and good quality.
Flip hit, but
It's so scary. So scary.
Oh my god, I can't believe this windshield didn't fucking break on us. Like, that is the most scariest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Did he just hit it? The insurance company would not like to see that he's about to be taking pictures to, like, claim money back and he's, like, hitting it. I know he just did it a little bit, I'm just joking, but I mean, I wish him all the best. I just wish he would be a little bit more, like, responsible with his platform in this process. Like, not posting going out to shooting ranges or whatever like this on his Instagram story where, you know, he's bending down and doing this. Not, like, driving and then, you know, doing YouTube videos where he's, like, he literally, like, can't get out of bed and stuff like this. Again, I'm happy for him that the recovery is going so well, but it just sets out a dangerous message that it's a back and forth about the medical condition, which is then leading people to, you know, be like, is he lying? Is he lying about this? In the, like, documentary series that he uploaded about it, the, like, long vlog, sorry, not a Shane job, he literally, you know, was showing what the doctors were saying, the x-rays, and it did happen. He's in bad condition. It just is very weird how he's, like, still making sure he's out on the town, driving and all like that, and it's like, he can do so much from home, and he can do so much without posting about it and just being a little bit more careful and caring about his own health and all like that. And again, that's just my take on all of that. I want to know what you're thinking about it. Please let me know. We can talk about it below, and yeah, let's see what happens moving forward. It was interesting hearing the doctor's, you know, point of view and saying what happened, and, you know, I feel awful for his friend who, you know, had to get surgeries because of this and his ongoing treatment, you know, while Jeffree was discharged. And it's like, how's the friend feeling, you know, seeing Jeffree, you know, going back out on the nights out and driving again? It's like, the driving was what started this, and now he's back driving. It's like, I would be a bit more, like, cautious and scared. I don't know, especially because the weather conditions are, like, not that different from whenever you were first, you know, in that accident, in the set accident. I don't know, it's just a bit confusing to me. I want to know what you're thinking, though. Wishing you the best, Jeffree. I need to go because Bonnie is getting scared because of the weather. I love you. Me and the court. Mwah. We fuck with you. We'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, stay happy, stay well, stay gorgeous. And you know what? Live your life. Drink your water. Get some green tea. I love green tea. Do you love? Maybe not, because it actually doesn't taste that. You know what? Drink your water. Bye. I don't know why I went on this, like, I don't know. I feel so powerful having, like, an audience today. I feel like I'm literally like one of those reality shows now, or like the talk show hosts that, you know, have the virtual audience. This is my virtual audience. And then my real audience. Okay, bye. Mwah.